Hi everyone, this is Leonor and I want to welcome you all. Thank you for being here. This is such an amazing day to start our morning and evening, and even if it's noontime, just talking about so many beautiful, wonderful things that had happened and what we have learned during the week. This is the weekly sharing of the scriptures and verses that I love so much here through the Bible. I just want to welcome you all. Please subscribe to my channel if you're new here. Thank you for being part of this channel, and I hope you all have an amazing day ahead, and stay tuned to the end so we can read the scriptures together. Thank you for being part of this amazing journey with me. How grateful I am to just be another day here on this earth. And I'm just very thankful to the Lord for it. Today it's like every other day, very special, just because, I get to see my kids another day, my grandchildren, and my significant other always. And I get the chance to thank them. Sometimes we don't thank people enough. And if it's a one-time thing, I think it's very important. And it's not that anybody is seeking attention. Sometimes it's good to acknowledge what others do. We sometimes get too focused on ourselves and everything is me kind of thing, that we forget that behind that me, it's somebody else helping somehow. I was last week, it was a Wednesday, and watching different YouTube resellers like I usually do on a weekly basis. And it feels nice when you even go inside the chats and everybody's welcoming you. The resellers are always busy, but there's always somebody behind the scenes helping others resellers. And it's like when you go to a place or you go visit a family member, everybody is there. Imagine yourself going to your family house, where everybody's gathering. Everybody is noticing you walking in, but nobody says hi to you. Or the main person don't say hi to you. It's a messed up feeling that anybody will have. Even a child will be like, whoa, why my other classmates, for example, are not even saying hi. So this is thing that does happen even to grown-up land. So I was talking to a reseller about this. I said how important it is for me to tell you thank you. Thank you for all you do. And I'm talking about Jen Gems. I love her very much and I appreciate her. And it got nothing to do with the topic. I just want to say how appreciated I am of her. She's always caring. She's herself, but she doesn't have to be so nice. But she is. She loves. She's a caring person. And she don't care about anything else but her, subscribers, her people, her friends, family. She's just caring like that. And I like that because she's very welcoming to everyone in her channel. I admire also Wendy Wolf Walker, Melly Jewelry Box, and so on. And Soho California Vintage Kimberly. And those are the things that and that's when it comes to resellers. But I'm talking about when, even on family, when this happens, just saying thank you for many years of you being my child, for example. Like, I'm very thankful for my oldest daughter, regardless of how she's feeling with her condition. She always tried to have a voice, even if physically she cannot do it anymore. Those are the little things that count so much. And I'm very thankful for the Lord for it. So that was something I wanted to share with you all. I'm also very thankful for like Johnny, Claudette, Jennifer Hayes, so many, Mark, the two old guys, like everybody is so very, Cindy Lowe's. Those are different channels. And the reason I'm coming with that is because I'm going to read Psalm 35. And I'm going to resume it. And how special it is to feel that you're not just there being something, you just, there's so many things going on around the world, and even on a personal life or whatever, but let's not forget those. Gina Glass is also very welcome. And these are channels that I'm mentioning because I highly recommend you guys, if you haven't subscribed to them, please subscribe to their channels. If you love jewelry like I do, and journals and vintage item for your house, Jean, she uploads content, but she's also a reseller through YouTube. She uploads a number of the videos, so you guys can say, look, email her, and from the number of that video and item, and if it's available, hey, you get to purchase it. And I wanna to make it as a together thing because I love jewelry and I also upload scriptures. I'm a content creator of the Bible verses and also jewelry that I purchase from here, from YouTube. And even though maybe on the chats you may not see me, I want this or this item for such an amount of, whatever, I do purchase from resellers. Most of it you guys don't see unless I upload a video of what I have purchased. Very little is what you will see of me. But I do love to recommend that these people are awesome. They're wonderful, and it feels amazing. It is amazing feeling to be in the chats where you could feel at ease, at peace, and love and share. I want to say hi to everyone that are so kind, to everyone in the chats. I'm not even specifically talking about me. I just want to say thank you. Leslie is on vacation, and Jennifer too. We'll see Jens on June 14th. And I can't wait to see them back. And I hope they all have a wonderful vacation and enjoy that freedom, that time. Kirsten Red Resell is also another reseller. There's plenty of them that are very amazing. And you could have fun, and there's Gina has Genuinely Gina's, where she shares also the scriptures like I do, and we both love sharing the love of the Lord. And with that being said, let's see, we're already 7 minutes in. I just wanted to share that. Because I see it, on a daily basis. This is a perspective of me looking through my side of town and through everything. I see everything. I see everything going on and in everybody's chats and the reaction of people and how you could preserve the energy through the lens. And imagine in when you're in person that you walk in a place and it's a very uncomfortable feeling. I will not go again if I'm feeling uncomfortable. And it's sad because I share a lot of love. I don't mess with nobody. And I'm not talking specifically about me, but I see it with a lot of other people, even in our personal times. So in the psalm is traditionally divided with 3 distinct cycles, each following a similar pattern: a plea for help, a request for God to defeat the enemy, and a promise of praise. That's how we perceive through the scriptures, the psalm. So we are going to be reading this part right here. It's not focusing much because it's concentrating on the frame. But it says, "Content, O Lord, with those who contend with me. Fight against those who fight against me. Take hold of shield and buckler, and rise for my help. Draw the spear of javelin against my pursuers. Say to my soul, I am your salvation. Let them be put to shame and dishonor who seek after my life. Let them be turned back and disappointed who devise evil against me. Let them be like chaff before the wind, with the angel of the Lord driving them away. Let their way be dark and slippery, with the angel of the Lord pursuing them. For without cause they hid their net for me. Without cause they dug a pit for my life. Let the destruction come upon him when he does not know it. And let the net that he hid ensnare him. Let him fall into his destruction. Then my soul will rejoice in the Lord, exulting his salvation. All my bones shall say, O Lord, who is like you, delivering the poor from him who is too strong for him, the poor and needy from him who he robs. Malicious witnesses rise up. They ask me of things that I do not know. They repay me evil for good. My soul is bereft. But when they were sick, I wore sackcloth. I afflicted myself with fasting. I prayed with head bowed on my chest. I went about as thought I grieved for my friend or my brother. As one who laments his mother, I bowed down in mourning. But at my stumbling, they rejoice and gather. They gather together against me, wretches whom I did not know, toward at me without ceasing, like profane mockers at a feast. They gnash at me with their teeth. How long, O Lord, will you look up or look on? Rescue me from their destruction, my precious life from the lions. I will thank you in the great congregation. In the mighty throng, I will praise a throng. I will praise you. Let not those rejoice over me who are wrongly my foes, and let not those wink an eye who hate me without cause, for they do not speak peace, but against those who are quiet in the land. Their devise words of deceit. They open wide their mouths against me. They say, Our eyes have seen it. You have seen, O Lord, be not silent, O Lord, be not far from me. Awake and rouse yourself for my vindication. For my cause, my God and my Lord, vindicate me, O Lord, my God, according to your righteousness. And let them not rejoice over me. Let them not say in their hearts, Our heart's desire. Let them nor say, We have swallowed him up. Let them be put to shame and disappointment altogether, who rejoice at my calamity. Let them be clothed with shame and dishonor, who magnify themselves against me. Let those who delight in my righteousness shout for joy and be glad, and say evermore, Great is the Lord, who delights in the welfare of his servant. Then my tongue shall tell all your righteousness and of your praise all day long. It may sound like so harsh, right? But it's reality. It's reality that we live on a daily basis, and we see it anywhere. Social media, personal life, even outside. You go to a store and a person can be so rude, and you'll be like, "Whoa, are you good?" And these are things that we see. And it only takes, it's free to be kind. It only takes a second just to say, "Hey, good morning, good afternoon, and hi." And if you don't want a certain person around you, just don't have them around. Block them. Leave their side, or just let them know. I don't mess with you like that, But it's so nice to know that there's more caring people than evil ones. And in the theological of Psalm points to the ultimate victory of Christ, who endured an unjust suffering and betrayal. You got to remember that. And it serves as a reminder that God acts as the ultimate defender of those who are slandered and oppressed. So this is all come from Psalm 35, even though he's saying that because David went through so much, so his heart was feeling some type of way. But, and this is how we as humans do feel. People just want to hear the good side, but you know what? Behind that good side comes a strong person that went through so much, oppression, depression, and suffering because of others causing. And that's the reality. David asked God to hold his adversaries accountable and let them face the very destruction they plotted against him. And in the spiritual significance for believers, Psalm 35 models how to process betrayal, the humiliation, and the depth of grief. It encourages the reader to bring their pain to God rather than retaliation, trusting in his divine justice. Here again, we are humans and we are going to feel some type of way. And I say to you, put them in prayers. Put them in prayers. Stay away if you're feeling uncomfortable. And leave your truth self. Be you. Say what you want in a kind way. And next time we will read, let's see when the pages start finishing. My help and my deliverer. There you go. There's so much to talk about. We're going to continue the Psalms as it goes. And I just want to say thank you. I hope you'll have a wonderful, wonderful weekend and a week ahead and a month and a year. And remember to think about yourself. Remember that it's okay to grieve, even in pain and separation, in families and friends. It's okay. But remember to also acknowledge those that are nice, at least one time. You don't need to say it constantly, but be kind. Be kind. When it comes to having others, welcome them. And if you don't want them, block them. Or tell them, I don't like you. It sounds hard and hardcore, but it's the reality. And that's it. But you don't need to be rude and mean and just make the person be less than you are, because we all go out of this earth with zero, with nothing. So with that being said, thank you for being part of Leonard Reacts, and please share, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day ahead, and I hope you have enjoyed this real Psalm 35 talk, how David felt and how sometimes some of us feel behind the scenes watching everything unfold. Bye.